What's good, y'all, man? It is your boy Sniper Kicks, and today's video I'm gonna show you guys, teach you guys, and go through how to sell without using STOCKX and GOAT. Yes, STOCKX and GOAT is a great resource. Yes, you can sell your shoes conveniently, but you're getting killed with fees. Let's keep it 100. You guys are getting killed with fees. So I'm gonna break down how to sell shoes without using those platforms, because it is possible and you can make so much more money. First, if you're not familiar with STOCKX and GOAT, they're basically a middleman. So you get your shoe, you want to sell it, you go on there, hey, there's an ask, you sell it, bow. They're the middleman, you give them the shoe, they ship it out, but unfortunately they take a percentage. So if you sell a shoe for $280, you might just be getting $250 something back. And that's a lot of coin right there. That's a lot of coin. And when you do that consistently, that stuff adds up. Whereas me, I sold a shoe, $280. I keep the $280 and then I keep going. So I'm making 30 bucks profit more than you would have if you shopped on STOCKX or sold on STOCKX. So I just want to break down a couple concepts, a couple things that will help you to sell your shoes without using STOCKX and GOAT. And this shoe is a great example of how much money you can gain without using these platforms. And this shoe right here, you already know, the Jordan 4, what you call it, white Oreos, Jordan 4 white Oreos. So if you sold that shoe on STOCKX, you might make $250, maybe $250. Whereas all of mine were sold for $300, $310, $320. So I made a lot more money than selling this shoe on STOCKX and GOAT. But let's break down some principles. Number one, guys, there's a platform right here that a lot of people are not using. A lot of people are not using, and that are new reselling, and you need to be using this platform because there's a great audience there, and then you can start building your name. And one thing I want to touch upon, when you're using STOCKX and GOAT, you can't build your brand. People need to understand, you need to be building your brand when you're reselling. Reselling is a lot about, hey, do I know this guy? Hey, I got referred to this guy. Hey, like, you need to get your name out there. And if you're an anonymous seller, if you're selling on STOCKX and GOAT, so your brand has never been built. So it's going to be hard for you to sell sneakers if you don't have a brand and people don't know who you are. So you need to start, if you're just selling on STOCKX and GOAT, start switching your mindset. Even if you lose a little bit of money up front, or you could be even selling it for payout just to get that name recognition with people. But here's the first platform I want to talk about is Facebook. Facebook is so powerful with selling without using STOCKX and GOAT and building your brand. Facebook is so powerful. Facebook, there is so many people using Facebook. And when I started reselling, that was my go-to, Facebook groups. I'm probably gonna put a recording on my phone of all the groups that I'm in, but I was on Facebook groups non-stop back a couple years ago, man, just building my brand, building my reputation, getting hey, yo, that dude is legit, just building it there. And you just need to go on Facebook groups and just start selling stuff there. And yes, sometimes you got to give steals. Sometimes sell it for payout price. But the thing is, you will start getting customers and building relationships where you start building your brand. Because think about it. If I'm a customer, if you have a Joe Smo over there that's just selling a shoe for $260, $270, but you have Sniper Kicks selling for the exact same price, you're going to shop with Sniper Kicks over the Joe Smo because I have a brand. That's the same thing you have to do with your business or your reselling business. You need to start building your brand, and Facebook is a great start. Join Facebook groups, man. I'm going to give you a list on that recording. Just go. Local Facebook groups. Get on there and just keep going because, guys, I'm telling you, Facebook is so powerful with building your brand and just building those connections. So, guys, go on Facebook. Go on there every single day. If you're serious about reselling, go on there every single day. Put your stuff on there every day. Because guess what? People are going to see your post every day. It's like, who is this guy? And if they see that name every single time, people will start doing business with you. People start buying you. Some people will offer. You sell it. Sometimes when you're starting, the sale is the most important. That actual sale is the most important. So you got to start building. And then, guys, it's going to be very easy to sell your inventory without using STOCKX and GOAT. It's going to be extremely easy. Also with Facebook, there's Facebook Marketplace. And guys, Facebook Marketplace, a lot of people use Facebook Marketplace and a lot of eyes are on there as well. So post your shoes on Facebook Marketplace. Hey, bow. Hey, I'm selling the Jordan 4, you know, white Oreos, 300. I was about to say 400. No, 300. Put it on there. A lot of people's going to see your shoe because a lot of people want that shoe. And a lot of times people are going to buy off Facebook Marketplace. A lot of people buy off Facebook Marketplace, especially if you're in a big city like mine, Chicago. So if you have shoes, guys, just put it on there, guys. It only takes 2 minutes. Just put your shoes in as many possible places as you can and be consistent. Just because you didn't get a sale the first time doesn't mean to not post your shoes on there anymore. Keep posting. Facebook groups and Facebook Marketplace are the first place that you need to put on there because there is so many eyes on your shoe, because you can use a platform like Facebook and thousands and thousands and thousands of people will see your shoe. So do that. If you sell a shoe, make sure you follow with the customer. Make sure they got their shoes. Make sure you do all of those things, because you want that repeat customer and you want referrals as well. So make sure you have good customer service as well, and then you will be able to unload your inventory a lot easier without using StockX and GOAT. Second place I want to talk about is OfferUp. Similar to Facebook Marketplace, if you're in a big city, there's a lot of people just searching OfferUp for shoes. So just like the Jordan 4 Oreos, that was an easy shoe to sell on OfferUp, but you need to start somewhere. So start posting your shoes on there. When you start doing sales, you will get feedback. You'll get, if you get 5 stars, hey, once you give them the shoe, like, hey, do you mind putting 5 stars on my OfferUp? Also, here's my business card, guys. Everybody needs to invest in one of these. Everybody needs to invest in one of these. A business card right there. Business card, you see it right there. Sniper Kicks. Once you give them the shoe, bow, give them a business card. Hey, if you need anything else, hit me up. All about those relationships. Start building clients, guys. I'm trying to teach you how to make bread, man. Teach you guys how to make bread without getting hit with those fees, because I want you guys to be able to sell this stuff without using these platforms, because they are taking your money. They're taking your money, and you need to fight back and start getting all of your profits. So you see that business card there. Make one. It's really cheap to make a business card. You can get 1,000 for 30 bucks or something like that. So make sure you do that. OfferUp, like I said, keep posting your shoes on there. Make sure they're nice pictures. Don't just put stuff on, have a nice background. Be like on, I personally use my clear foil cases as my background. But guys, use, the grass or your driveway. Make sure you have a nice background and you can get your shoes sold. But it's about consistency. Keep posting your shoes. It only takes 2 minutes. Post your shoes on all these platforms, Facebook groups, Facebook Marketplace, OfferUp, and you'll start getting your shoes sold easier, and you'll start they'll start referring you. And make sure you give them a business card and give your IG, give them a way so they can reach out to you, and also follow your social medias as well. Third place I want to talk about is Instagram. People get it twisted, man. People get it twisted with IG. IG is a great platform to sell, but you need a following to be able to sell on IG. So what I recommend is that you start building your reputation with those other two, with OfferUp, Facebook Marketplace. Refer them to your IG so you can grow that following. Now selling on IG will be a lot easier, but make sure you take the necessary steps. Also, when you're out on the stores or where you out, you can sell them on hand too. When you sell shoes on hand, give them a business card. Tell them to follow your IG. Tell them to follow your social media. Now you have people that you can actually go to your page and see the shoes that you have. But it takes that consistency. It takes that grind. But hey, if you don't want to do that, you can go with StockX and they'll hit you with $40 fees and $30 fees. But make sure you keep on building your business, building those relationships, and start selling your shoes for yourself. So Instagram, great tool, but you need people to start following you. So make sure you go to those other platforms, start showcasing them, bring them to your IG, and then you can sell them there as well. Another place, eBay. eBay, great tool as well. You don't get hit on those fees with $100 up items, so you can sell them on there as well. Now it's tough to build your brand on eBay because now, they do legit checks with SneakerCon, so you can't really put a business card in there and, the other person know who you're buying from. So that's kind of a tougher, route as well to be selling stuff. But yeah, you can make your full bread there as well. So eBay is a great tool as well. So you can use eBay. But yeah, guys, the basis of this video right here is basically getting your item out to multiple eyes and also building your brand. Because once you do that, Once you do that, trust me, selling shoes won't be difficult. Once you build your brand, people know, hey, this is the sneaker guy right here. This is a sneaker plug that I can go to. And guys, when people are sleeping on Facebook, so many of Chicago's biggest resellers don't have big IGs. They don't have big Instagrams. They sell most of their stuff on Facebook. The biggest resellers out here are using Facebook and building friends on Facebook and also building those connections on Facebook. And that's how they start being reselling full time, just on that platform. So guys, I'm telling you now, get on Facebook. Just be extremely active on there. Get on those sneaker groups. Follow your local sneaker groups and you'll start making connections, making friends, and you'll be able to sell your shoes pretty darn quick. I'm telling you right now. Man, I just want to give you guys those tips because I know a lot of Snipe Gang is selling on StockX and GOAT and getting hit across the head with those fees. But if you just keep on trying to build your brand, just think about it like, hey man, if I just do some little things every single day to sell my shoes in the future, it will pay off. But make sure you guys do those things that I taught you guys about Facebook, OfferUp, and all those things, and building your Instagram so you can sell those shoes, man, on your own. Because, man, like these, I made so much money on these, over $4,000 profit. But if I sold on StockX, I would have made maybe $2,000 or less. See, that's $2,000 extra dollars that I made just being able to sell that shoe for myself. So it pays in the long run to be able to sell the shoes by yourself. And I want you guys to do it as well, man. If you got any questions, man, make sure you comment below. Make sure you follow my IG. I will have shoes for sales at SniperKicks32. Really appreciate you guys watching this entire video. And I'm going to be putting that fire content for you guys. And shoes are going out. Hold on, let me take this camera. All these shoes are going out. So I'm telling you now, I'm not talking about theory. I'm talking about stuff that I'm actually doing. So guys, really appreciate you guys. Sniper Kicks out. Peace. Also, one thing I forgot to mention before I end the video is once you start building that reputation and people are starting to know you, starting to grow a following on IG, starting, you know, all those people you got connections with Facebook, you can now start a website and people will flock to your website because, you know, of the reputation and the relationship that you built. So I don't recommend starting a website just being a new reseller and be like, hey, I'm gonna start a website. Make sure you have that following, make sure you have those relationships, and now you can start a website and be successful. Wanted to put that in there because I know I'm gonna get a lot of questions about websites, but you need to have that following first. But remember the steps. Facebook is a great friend and it's your best friend when you're beginning. I'm telling you right now. But all right, y'all, man, appreciate y'all for watching the video. Sniper Kicks out. Peace.